This is a disclaimer. I do not own either products mentioned in this video, and it's crazy that I feel like I have to say that based on the current state of the Pokemon hobby. I don't want to be called a... No, I don't know. I don't care. Yeah, I don't own either of these products. Just the disclaimer. This is just fun conversation. I noticed something, and what I noticed is these numbers are not very far off. So this is a set that hasn't come out yet, and this is a box that came out a few years ago. What I want to say is not advice, but my opinion. I think the Sword and Shield Charizard Premium Collection is undervalued. If this box is able to sell for upwards of $500 Canadian right here, that's $100 difference from these two sales here. And the Sword and Shield UPC is it's better in I think a few ways. You get 3 promos all over $100, so you can see here the promos alone are selling for around $300 Canadian. And then on top of that, the best part of Sword and Shield, minus the 1 Darkness Ablaze pack and minus the 1 Vivid Voltage pack you get. All of these sets are top tier sets. You get 3 Evolving Skies, 3 Fusion, 2 Lost Origin, 3 Astral Radiance, 2 Brilliant Stars. Oh, and by the way, that's funny, isn't it? Don't you miss the days? And you get these pretty heavy, cool dice that don't really matter. The sleeves kind of suck. The mat's pretty cool. In the upcoming UPC, yes, you do get a good variety of good sets, but you get 1 promo, and this promo it's awesome, but I don't think it comes close to the V-Star promo. Is something that is going to, I think, age very well. So these 2 promos are, in my opinion, gorgeous artworks. This one's kind of weird. It looks too scary. I don't know. My point here is it doesn't make sense that... Hold on, before I say that, I'm going to say, yes, I understand these are pre-orders and Pokemon's going crazy right now and people are paying crazy amounts. And so these prices will drop most certainly, because another thing I want to mention is this UPC is being printed 3 times more than the previous UPC. And the previous UPC was the Prismatic UPC, and that UPC was printed heavily from what I understand. So I've heard around 3 million units of this UPC will be printed. I'm not sure how many were printed we've never seen Pokemon print as much as they're printing right now. So just something to keep an eye out for. If you can pick up one of these for $500 Canadian, $550, I think that's a very solid purchase. I think that these boxes will most likely approach $1,000 Canadian in the next, I don't know, at this rate, I have to say an inorganic number, but in the next 6 months, a year, we might see these boxes sell for $1,000. Especially after this box comes out, people are going to be going back to this one to have both in their collections. So I don't own any of these, by the way. I'm looking at picking up one. The ones I did own, I own 2, and I actually own 3. I own 3 of them, and I opened them back when they came out because I wanted to open the packs and I wanted the promos. So yeah, this is not advice, but just an observation that doesn't align very well. This is selling for too close of a number to this set, or to this box that released years ago that's out of print, and that holds up debatably better than this UPC. Like, I think this is a better UPC. You have better sets, in my opinion, Sword and Shield sets. Like, you have Evolving Skies, that's all you need. You have Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, and Lost Origin, and Brilliant Stars. That's all you need in the UPC for the product to be considered S tier, I guess. And 3 promos, 3 great promos. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to sell everybody on this right now. I'm not. I don't own any of these, but it's just it doesn't make sense. This is not a better UPC. This UPC should not be this close in price. And I think that's telling me this is undervalued, or this is this is obviously super inflated, but at the state we're currently in, this is undervalued. So I'll leave it at that. Which UPC would you prefer if money wasn't a factor? Which do you like more? Which products do you like more inside of the UPC? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.